Hey guys, it's Aussie Reptilez here. Now in this video what I'm going to be doing is a thing that's been very requested. So I got a lot of complaints, not really complaints, but a lot of you guys were concerned about why I didn't do a reptile room update for February. And the reason is I just didn't. But I'm bringing you the March one right now. I know it's already a little bit into March. I think you guys will be pretty happy with this video and the new look we have here in the reptile room / my bedroom. So we'll do a bedroom tour and a reptile room tour, I guess. But let's get straight into the video. Hopefully you guys understand why I missed the last one, but let's have a look at everything. So, obviously as you walk in the door, light switch, and a couple of lizards there. You've got my wall of stuff, my photos from winning basketball, a Santa stop here signed from a while ago, a signature and blah blah blah, a bunch of school friends' names and a bunch of other random stuff. Also, Aussie Reptilez, Nate's Blueies, you got the school card, yeah, a bunch of stuff. Got your Teleco Freaks, a few song names and a few other inappropriate words. Yes. Anyway, besides that, so you move to here, you got your my whiteboard. So obviously here we have my whiteboard. We've got a medal from basketball, blah blah blah, some basketball passes. My list of animals, it needs to be updated. I've kind of added stuff in, but blah blah blah. Reptiles classified. So this here is something that will be coming soon. For you guys that don't know, Reptiles Classified is basically a gum tree for reptiles and just reptiles only. It is #1 like a reptile selling website basically. So it's Reptiles Classified. Definitely go check that out. You'll see something from me on there later. And then obviously Exoterra is one of my sponsors. And again, with Exoterra, I highly recommend their products. Obviously, they send me products to review. I've never been able to say anything bad about them. I highly recommend them. So here we have my Snapchat, A Reptiles with a Z. Obviously, I don't have a yellow marker, so I can't color that in. Facebook, Jake's Reptiles. We're also making an Aussie Reptiles page, which will link to those two. Obviously, got Instagram. Couldn't draw the Instagram logo, so I just wrote it. And obviously YouTube, you guys all know, Aussie Reptiles. Then we've got a few other things. So this here is Rex, he signed it. This is Rex Nerdoff, or basically he owns Alice Springs Reptile Park. And I was going up to do some work experience, still going to work on that. But besides that, that was me meeting him. And then he sent me this with a signature and so on. This is Turtle Alliance, just a little sign. There's some stuff on the back too. But it's basically watching for turtle nests and reporting if you see them dug up by like foxes or so on. And then we have a bunch of native turtles. So you got your Murray River, Eastern Snake Neck, Mary, Broadshell, and your Bellinger snapping turtle. I'd love one of these. And here we have a giant, well it's not giant, but a drawing of a Boyd's Forest Dragon. Sorry about the glare. There's the person's signature. I think the name's Jesse. My gran bought me this for Christmas. Absolutely love it. Great drawing. And then you got your VHS and your Penrith Expo flyers. And then yeah, so that is that. Then you move to here. So here we have some photos of me and my girlfriend, blah blah blah. Here we have Rango and E.T., two of many of the reptiles I own. But you got Rango the bearded dragon and E.T. the blue tongue. And they're just chilling, having some fun. Obviously Rango wants more of the heat than the other guy, so he's sat on top of him. But yes, so they have heat and UV, blah blah blah. Some empty tubs and some fish food if I step up on my bed. We have this girl here. Now a lot of you guys know, I don't really get this girl out in my videos because, well, she's absolute terror and she's really mean, but, ooh, I don't want her to bite my finger. The other day I actually got her out, held her and stuff, so she's doing alright. As you can see on her head, she has a bunch of scars from previous years of breeding. That's her. I kind of trust her again now, so it's all good. And she's just up here because she was in with another blue tongue, but obviously she became a bit mean and started to attack them. And yeah, anyway, so that's them again. And then if you go down below them, we have this tank here. This tank actually holds 4 blue tongues, which I know is a bit overcrowded, but they're all juveniles and they all get along. You got these two, well there's 3 there, but you got the Blotchy cross Eastern and the Eastern cross Blotchy. Same thing, but one just looks more like the other, and the other one barely looks like anything at all. But obviously here you can tell that's obviously got the Eastern gene in it, and this one you can barely tell. You got your Hypermelanistic, that's Night Fury, sorry, and Night Fury is actually a boy. And then we have this guy here who's just another little Queensland locale, kind of like ET up in the other tank. But that is those four. Let's close them up. So down here we have a tank that's very messed up. It's not meant to look like this. But what this is basically my yellow themed tank. So we have, obviously, Tiger. Everyone absolutely loves Tiger. He's definitely a fan favorite. As you can see, he's absolutely stunning. Yellow and brown stripes, obviously fit for the name Tiger. And then we have Viper as well. And he's, I don't know if the camera really picks it up, but he's got like a yellow tinge to him. So that's why I basically just call it my yellow themed tank. And they get along just fine, just like Rango and ET. But that is those racks. And then we move to here. And what we have here, in this tank up here with the UV strip, we have 3 of the baby blue tongues that I produced this year. So these are the babies to parents that I bred to each other. And they're all just running away. But as you can see, they're quite stunning. A few new videos. What I did is these are actually possible het albino and possible het reduced pattern. So the parents were hets for both those things. So that's what they are. And I produced 14 and I kept 3 for myself. So here is something that I don't show off too often as well in the collection, but we'll go into it now as I'm doing a very big video. There's a cricket, and so under here we have my marbled scorpion or wood scorpion. I'm not too sure. That's him. I don't really handle him too much, although I have handled him a couple times, but I try not to handle it too much. I've actually been stung by him too. Luckily for me, it didn't really hurt or anything. So these are the tub systems. So for everyone that knows, for you subscribers, you guys know that the tubs belong to blue tongues. But actually there's a few exceptions today. But anyway, this is my Prince Regent. What the Prince Regent is, it's a Kimberley Northern, so it's a Northern Blue Tongue, but it's a specific locale in the Kimberleys, and it's the Prince Regent. So that's him. As they grow up, they almost get like a chainmail looking effect of spots, and as you can see, his head's already getting pretty decently spotted. That is him, and I absolutely love that lizard. Below him, we have some other things. That's a coin collection and my girlfriend's hairbrush. But here we have a mess of a tank. I also need to fill up this one's water bottle. Probably most of these since of the room being moved around. Here we have my white northern, and as you can see, it's absolutely stunning. So it's pearl white, pretty much. It obviously has a few still bands, but as it gets bigger and it sheds, those bands will disappear. And yes, in this tank here, what this is my het white northern. So he hasn't grown as well as the actual northern, the white northern, sorry. He's a bit of a slower grower, so he hasn't eaten the food as well. My white northern absolutely demolishes food. This guy takes it a bit more easy. But that is my het white northern. Move to here. This is my black-eyed anery. So what the anery is a gene that removes the red pigment. Here we have my low-grade reduced pattern. This was bred by Phil England. Oh, and all the morphs are actually bred by Joe Ball. And the Prince Regent was Mark Prince. But from Philip England, and it is a low-class reduced pattern. And then we have my het anery, 100% het anery. Yeah, all these water bowls need to be filled up. That is my het anery. So just a normal Kimberley cross Eastern, and he's carrying the anery gene. Now these guys are cool. So what these are possible het aneries, but they're little Kimberley Northerns. So kind of like the Prince Regent, however, it's just a basic Kimberley. And it might be actually Kimberley cross Coonawarra, or Regent cross Coonawarra, whatever it's called. So it's another Pos het anery Kimberley. Quite nice. And then we have just some 100% hets for reduced pattern in those two. Down here, this tub actually houses my water skink. So we'll grab him out and have a look at that. That's my water skink. Now, due to my room being moved around and getting rid of the corner unit, I didn't actually have a spot to put these glass tanks. So I thought, this guy will be fine in here, and he's fine in here. So that's my water. And for this second tub, what we have in here are actually my 2 marbled geckos. So there's one, and the other one is obviously hiding somewhere else. And there's the second one. So, they're my 2 little marble geckos. Absolutely love them. And then you also have an Exoterra Chola log there, which was also given to me to review by my sponsor Exoterra. Then, after the tank, you've got my bed, obviously, a few old teddies. I just keep them there because why not? And that teddy I've had for a long time, and when I was little I pretty much took it everywhere with me, so it's been to like Thailand. I think maybe Italy. It's been to Queensland a lot of times. It's been everywhere with me. Obviously my accessories, blah blah blah. And I thought it was pretty smart. I put this thing here. So at night time, if I need to see where I'm looking to get my phone or blah blah blah, I can just turn that on. Frog drawing I drew a long time ago. A few photos of me and my girlfriend, some lizard stuff. A big lizard drawing I drew a long time ago. Some Advanced Warfare poster, Black Ops 2 3 poster, sorry. There's a Black Ops 2 poster underneath that. So up here what we have is a Vic Locale Eastern, a blotched blue tongue there, and a brown Queensland slash Cairns or a Murrabee. It's got a bunch of different names. No one exactly knows what it is, but that is a brown Queensland from Mark Prince, blotched blue tongue from Richard Connolly, and my mate gave me that one up there. So yeah, I won't get them down. If you guys want to see them, there's other videos on them, but for now we'll leave them up there just so this video doesn't go for absolutely ever like it already is. Okay, so here we have a shingleback, and this is the father to my blueies. What he is a het reduced pattern, 100%. So I now have 3 100% hets. I have a low grade reduced pattern and 3 possible het reduced patterns. So I've got a pretty good army of these guys going along. And they've got the Exoterra sand mat because of the shingleback. But yes, that is them. Here we have Echo. Now Echo is just one of my normals. She's a Brisbane Locale Eastern, and I bred her to my yellow fella this year, but unfortunately she dropped slugs. So hopefully this year will be the year that she has some fertile eggs and produces some nice little babies. But she's not cooperating. She's just a normal Eastern. So that is her. Then we go down here, Special Lizard. So obviously here we have my albino blue tongue, and here we have my het albino female, which is the mother to the last couple, those last babies that I produced this year. Now she's a southern Queensland locale, and she was one of the animals that Joe outcrossed just to make some more hets. So hopefully these two will pair up this year, see how it goes, and see if we can produce some nice little babies this year. Last but not least in this units, I guess you could say, we have this guy here. Now what this guy is, he's a possible double het. So we'll get him out. He's a real nice looking lizard, this fella, but he doesn't really like handling. So this is him, and what he is he's a het, 100% het hyper, so he's a het for black, and he possibly carries the albino gene too. So he's a possible double het, but it's 100% het hyper plus het albino. So that's him. And obviously we have my fish tank, which the plants are starting to grow again. However, I just moved it and I broke a bunch of plants, and my Java ferns are kind of dying for some reason. But you got Corridoras, you've got albino Corridora, there's a pepper Corridora right there, another bronze Corridora somewhere, neon tetras, a white cloud, and a bunch of platies. So what the platies are doing, they're obviously breeding, producing babies. So I got a bunch of uncolored ones, a few red ones. There's the main mother, and yes, so there's a fair few in there. I'd probably say about 15 or more platies when I started off with like 4. But that is them. And obviously the water dragon tank, which I need to remove those. And so there's one, and the other one must be hiding under there. They're the water dragons. Absolutely love them. Pretty basic setup, but yes, that is them. Then up here, green tree frogs. Yeah, you can't really see because I'm kind of blinding you with the light. They got duvia roaches, woodies, sorry. Wow, they polished. I literally just threw them in yesterday. As you can see, there's a bit of orange left, but they've polished it off. If you guys live in my area, and you guys want to buy like 10 or so of these, I'll give you a good price, and you can start your own colony. I've probably got about 200. And then obviously in here we also have my banjo frog. Oh, he's actually in the water bowl right there. You can just see his back legs. Sorry about that, guys, but that is the banjo frog. Then here, next to my collection of knives, I've also got a few other knives to put up on the wall. Obviously my Xbox One is plugged into there, into the TV here. Got a cricket tub, which is what I was using as a stand. Blah 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 blah. But here we have green and golden bell frogs, which we probably won't get to see. There's one. I reckon I got really unlucky with these. So obviously I got them as tadpoles from the school. Now the school has some really nice green and golden ones, right? Oh, look at him yawning. Anyway, So yes, the school has some really nice green golden ones, and mine are just brown. There's one in the water bowl. And then last but not least, we have these two here. So this is my het black girl, and obviously you got Toothless, the black male back there. And they're in the big 4-foot Malamute enclosure, which is what I get to look at when I'm watching TV or so on. I get to watch these guys. But yes, they are awesome, and hopefully they'll produce some bubs for me this year. Otherwise, I've got the het male to put over the female, or even that one there. But yes, that is them, and that is my room. That is my reptile room / my bedroom. I now actually have floor space, which is pretty amazing. Okay guys, so thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this room tour. For you guys that are new subscribers, obviously you guys don't know, but I actually have 2 Murray River Turtles outside. I have another baby bearded dragon, 2 actually, and I have another juvenile bearded dragon. I have 4 red-eyed tree frogs, a ridge-tail monitor, and another adult green tree frog. But they are all kept outside of my room. But obviously this was my reptile room tour / bedroom. But it has been a huge update because everything's moved around. And this is a completely new look to you guys. I literally just did this yesterday. And again, I apologize for missing the Feb update. But here's my March one. I know it's a bit late, but let me know in the comments if you guys want me to keep doing these monthly updates. Obviously not much changes every month, but you guys seem to enjoy them. So let me know. And besides that, that's been this video. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.